Danny. It's great to have you here at our Melfest weekend special show. We have a lot of Melfest acts that have competed in Eurovision, but you are still popular, but you haven't even been in Eurovision yet.
Yeah, I think it's the Eurovision fans. They are very good at looking up music and looking up artists, and maybe they've seen my my kind of work that I do on stage, and I think they might like it. I don't know.
Yeah, so they are still stuck with you, even though you turned to Swedish. Why is it that you chose to turn to Swedish?
I tend to say that I prefer to be a big fish in a small pond than a small fish in a big sea, and that's maybe just my way of saying that I know how to control my environment in a better way. But I'd like to extend that pond to include all the Scandinavian countries like Finland, Norway, and Denmark, at least. And I'm still working on that. But yeah, and I think I express myself better in Swedish than in English.
Yeah. So currently you don't have any plans at all to maybe release something in English?
Not at the moment, actually. But you never know.
What about if Dandi Dansa makes it to the
Eurovision? Yeah, you know, I don't know. I haven't even thought about a translation for the song. But if that happens, I'm gonna have to. Or maybe
difficult.
Would it be like okay to sing it in Swedish, or does it have to be in English? I don't know.
No, you can choose to sing it in Swedish. It would be really cool because we haven't.
I would do that. People would find the Swedish language very funny. So,
to be honest, to be competing again in Melfest or even be even a host in Melfest wasn't something that you actually had in mind. I remember it was like something you had left behind.
Yeah.
But now you chose to return. Why now?
The main reason is because of the pandemic that struck us last year. It was and it struck me and my colleagues very hard, and my tour. And every time I tried to play or be on stage, it like hit back on me. So the only opportunity that I really got was on SVT and Melodifestivalen. So I thought, yes, finally I can perform somewhere and do a big project, and I can work the way I'm used to do. And then at the same time, Christer Björkman called and asked me if I wanted to be hosting. And then I thought to myself, probably I'm gonna feel jealous, and I'm probably gonna feel that I want to be part of the competition instead of being a host. So I said to myself, okay, let's do this. This is gonna be fun, and it's also much more fun to like stick your neck out there and be part of the whole thing instead of just taking the easy road and just come in and be a host. I prefer to. I view myself as a young artist, and I still have so much more to show and entertainment in me that I want to give. So yeah, that's why.
Yes, true. And it's funny that you mentioned this, that because it seems always when you're going to do something, when you're into it, you always want to do it very complicated. It feels you just don't want to do it basic.
No, I tend to exaggerate things. I don't know why. I'm just.
Yeah, and I'm very impressed about your stage show. Tell me about this project, because it's very interesting.
Yes, the room that I built is it's an homage to one of my favorite bands. It's Jamiroquai, and one of their greatest songs is Virtual Insanity. And when I saw that video as a teenager, I was blown away and always wanted to do something similar. So this is a homage to that song in some form. And so I'm in a box filled with boxes, and it's a word play. Also, I don't want to be contained. I don't want to be confined into a box. I want to live outside the box and think outside the box. And it's also uh, I want for the whole society to question themselves, like, are we inside the box, or do we want to be outside it? And just be aware of our choices in life. And yeah, so the song and number is about trying to break your own boundaries and trying to think outside the box. I'd say that it's 2 layered. When you see it for the first time, it's just something funny and something like an optical illusion. But if you listen to the lyrics, I'm trying to wake people up in one sense. But yeah, it's only if you pay attention to what I'm trying to say. And I find that, like, if you watch a Pixar movie, it's always all these funny characters and funny stories, but there's always a layer beneath with a hidden message or something. And that's what I'm trying to do here as well. So it's a happy song with a hidden message.
Okay, have you ever considered to go and compete for another country in Eurovision? Maybe Poland will be a choice for you.
I've got the question a couple of times if I should, but I mean, that wouldn't be really fair if I don't even speak Polish. Even though I know every time I'm in Poland, they're very proud of me being half Polish, and I feel a strong connection with Poland. But I mean, being part of competing for a country that where you don't speak the language, it feels kind of half and half, right?
Oh, yeah. Do you have any favorite Eurovision entry?
What's her name? Viva Victoria.
Oh, yeah. Dana International.
Yeah, that's a great tune, man.
All right, Danny. So we have to close down this interview. But is it something, a message you would like to send to international fans in these difficult times?
Yeah, that would be stay positive, and maybe not let yourself be so afraid, and don't eat all the media that comes towards you. Just take a step back and be with yourself. Take care of yourself. Be aware of what you put inside your body, everywhere, like what you consume in all forms. That's it. And don't be afraid.